Good morning, everyone. It's Joni here at Joni's Journals. How are you doing today? As you can see, Christmas has struck my desk, and my whole craft room looks like Christmas exploded. But if you remember last week, we made these cute little ornaments with wood slices and some of the Tim Holtz Distress Rock candy. And we also made these pretty little tags that we could use as gift tags or as tags in our journal. This week, I have been playing with Tracy Fox's Simply Festive kit that she put out for Christmas. And I've cut up some of the elements from the kit, the ephemera, and I have made paperclip dangles. So this is what I did. I've been adding stickles to get that little bit of crystallized look in them to sort of make it look like snow. And because these are, as you can see, snow globes, they're part of the kit and they're double-sided. And then I have this one. I'm trying to get it so that you guys can see the images as well as the sparkle from the stickles. And here's one with Santa Claus. He doesn't have any of the stickles on him. I just thought it would be nice to make one that was just a little bit plain. Well, not plain, it's adorable, but it doesn't have any of the stickles on it. And then I have these two that are also images from the kit. And I've just made plain little paperclip toppers. And I've added some, oh gosh, whatever that brown rough stuff is. I can't think of what it's called. It'll come to me later. But what I've done is, particularly with these, with the snow globes, I've added some of Ranger's crystal colored stickles. And I painted it on with my paintbrush. And then I covered everything with a coat, well, actually 2 coats of the collage medium in matte. And so what I thought that we would do today, if we have enough time, is we would create not only one of the snow globe paperclip dangles, but also some of these little dangles. These are also images from the kit. It's the Simply Festive kit, and Tracy created it as part of her lower priced kits for people who don't have a lot of money to spend at the holidays. And this way you could join in on the fun as well. Oh, speaking of joining in on the fun, I don't know if you've heard, but Tracy's new December Daily Advent Kit is out, and so is the listing for the creators that will be participating in it. She has that listed on her website, and I am one of the creators. My days are December 8th and December 23rd. And so, yeah, I have another video planned for today and or tomorrow. And I will try to figure out how to print out one of the calendars. I am working between 2 computers right now, my husband's and my own, and I'm just not having fun having to use my husband's computer. So, all right, as you can see, what I've already done with this side of the dangle is I've stickled it, and I've also coated it with the Distress Collage Medium in preparation for the video. And this is what we're going to dangle off the bottom of it. This cute little red fox. I hope you can see him. Yes, I think you can. Behind all the glitter and the glow and the glimmer and the sparkle. And I did this side so that I could put the paperclip on. So basically what you have to do, let me get these little guys out of the way. If we have time, we'll do these too. What you do is you cut out your image and you add your paperclip. Now I like to slide my paper clip on so that the shorter end is in the back, like so. And I leave a little sticking out the top so that you can add something to it, be it a little bow, or in this case, I added, what I did was a triple knot, and I just layered my triple knot instead of pulling it tight so that it looks sort of like a braid. And that can be your little decoration off the top of your page. On this one in particular, I just added a little bow to it. So you could do what you want, but I'm going to leave my paper clip up so that we can decide later what we want to do. So as I said, you slide your paper clip on, and what I normally do is I slide it to the top of the longer end, just where it comes off, and you add some glue to the back, and I like to go around the paper clip so that it helps hold it a little bit sturdier and it doesn't move up out of your little ornament or your paper clip dangle, because you can use these as ornaments on your tree. If you want to add just a string to hang your paper clip off of, they would look pretty since they're double-sided. And of course, if you decide to add the stickles to it, which we will also do, because we have to do the back of this one. And I just realized I didn't ink this one. That's okay. We'll ink it afterwards. The stickles and the collage medium has made the cardstock wrinkle a bit, but that's okay. Now let's turn it around and make sure that we have it all together with no edges showing. Unfortunately, another printer problem, because I can't figure out how to use the print settings on my husband's computer yet. I'm still playing with it. I've had to print these all facing in the same direction. Normally on my Mac, I would reverse the image so that it would match up exactly. But as you can see, it doesn't really matter much because they do fit, and you can trim them because the images are not the same, both on the left and the right. They're not identical. You may have a little bit of the back image sticking out, but that's okay because we can trim around. Okay, that's stuck down nice and neat, and our paper clip is straight. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just grab my scissor and I'll trim off anything that might be a little offensive or a little too white. I'll show you again on the fireplace piece that I made. I had to manipulate it in a few different ways so that it did look identical, or so that there wasn't too much white showing. See, I just trimmed that off. Nothing has happened to the other image. On this one, because it has the big bow on this side and a little bow on that side, if you look really closely, you can see that there's a difference in the two images. But that's okay because we trim it up. See here, I forgot to ink that part, but it works. Okay. All right, I think that's stuck down well enough. Okay, now let's just grab our ink. I like to give a little coat of, this one is Shadow Gray from Ranger, and it does coincide with the blues and the grays on the snow globe. And I just go around and I make a deep, and by deep I mean far into the image, coat of the gray so that it makes that sky look a little bit more snowy and stormy, as we would have in real life. Wouldn't have too much storm inside of a little snow globe, but it just brings the color in or out to the edges. And it's just a light coat, but it does the job. Okay, so we have that done. And let's grab a little of our brown. I don't know if you remember, but I've been having problems getting this particular ink open. And I bought it at the same time as I bought the gray. And it seems I must have gotten a bad run, I guess is a way to put it, of the ink cases. Because I couldn't get this one open last night. So that's why you'll see I've stuck my little dauber pad into the ink. That was an effort to make it easier to open it for myself. Although I don't really want to leave it that way because I'm afraid the pad will dry out. Okay, as you can see, I'm adding, see how I have on this side the little brown? And I'm going to go back here because some of the white is showing from the other side of the image. Oh, let's see if we can clip that little piece down. We do have a little bit of white there. See, because it's not identical on both sides. But again, that didn't make much of an impact on the other side. So yeah, I've been doing the gray and then coating the outside again, inking the outside rather, again with the brown. Okay, I think that's good enough. And this is going to be the bottom half, oh, excuse me, the bottom half of our paperclip dangle. Let's get that out of the way, as you see. And this is what I mean by the bottom half. Oh, the bottom that's going to dangle off the dangle. All right. There we go with that. Now what I'm going to do before I start with my stickles is I'm just going to make a hole in the bottom center. I like to grab it with my crocodile so I can take a good look to see if it is in the center. And just make a little punch there. Okay, and we're going to add a grommet. I did find some more little grommets. And you do the same for the bottom because it is going to hang off. Okay, like so. And we'll grab two of our little grommets. Whoops. Okay, I have my handy dandy little paint palette that I keep all of my little items in when I'm die cutting or when I'm beading. All right, and we're going to add a grommet to the bottom of this one. Okay, and we're just going to squeeze it and hope for the best. I am not the best person to put a grommet into things, and last night I was using my little hammer. Oh, did I get it right? Well, close enough. I'll give it a little hammer after. See, we have that one there. And we have, we'll do this one. Huh, and they are pretty close to the center. I think my crocodile's getting old. When I squeeze too hard, it seems to lock itself. All right, let's put this one in. Whoop. Like so. Whoop. My luck. All right, where's our grommet? Okay. And I want the more sparkly side to be the front. Okay, let's try this again, gang. All right, there we go. Okay, give it a squeeze. And see, it locked on me again. Okay. So there's our grommet, and it is in pretty good. So that's what we have so far. And I am just going to give this a quick little coat of the stickles. I do have to say that I stole the stickles idea from Helen Ortiz, who is a member of the Foxy Crafters group on Facebook. If you haven't joined, it's a fun little place to be. And I'm going to give this just a little squeeze of the stickles. Am I in shot? Yes, I am. And if it comes out, there we go. Come on. There we go. Just going to squeeze a little out. Put my lid back on. And I'm going to take my grungy little paintbrush and I'm going to coat the whole thing with the stickles, like so. Okay, give a good coat so that it's shiny. It doesn't have to be obnoxiously shiny, but we do want to make it look like it's actually snowing in our little snow globe. Whoop. And there we have that. Let's see, we'll put a little bit more on the edge there, like so. And try to spread it around a little in there. Okay, and we're going to set this aside to dry for now. I'm going to put it up here like that. You can see if you looked, it was already starting to wrinkle a little. And we are going to move on to our next little dangle. Okay, you can see this one's a little snowman and a house covered in snow. And I've done, like I said, I've taken the image, I printed it twice. I've already glued these two together back to back. I used my 2-inch punch to punch them out. And I'm going to grab a little paper clip out of my tray. And I'm not going to put stickles on these. I think they're cute enough. And I'm going to take my paper clip and I'm going to slide it on, just like I did the other one, and try to get it centered so that the image looks like it's in the right place. I did ink these already. Maybe I'll just give it a little coat of the brown around the edge. Just a slight one. We'll do this on the bottom one here, just a little bit. For those of you that don't like inking, you can fast forward. Okay. And a little bit on the other side. Oh, actually, we're pretty good there. Okay, we'll just put this aside for now. I won't fiddle with it. And, oh, do this one. I did want to mention, I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. I think I went up another 24 subscribers since last week. I want to say thank you and welcome. I was thinking yesterday that if I hit 500, I should do a giveaway. I mean, I realize 500 may not seem like much of a milestone to a lot of you, but to me it is. It just means that people are watching. It makes me feel a little bit better about what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. We have our little paper clip on. I think in this case I'm going to push it down a little further because this is so tiny. I don't want it to be falling off. And again, we're going to put our glue on the back. Okay. And let me grab my paper clip. Gives us a little handle. I'll put some more around the edges here, like so. Okay, and then we're going to grab this guy, and I'm going to try to get him. I already know which is the top because I have the paper clip pointing up. So I want to get him as straight as possible too. Okay, there we go. We have that one. And you can give a good squeeze around the paper clip. That'll help the paper stay a little bit sturdy. All right. And again, there we go. We have that. Maybe we'll decorate this one with a little bit of a string bow and pull that out. All right. And then quick and simple, we will line up our crocodile and pop in a hole. And then we'll figure out, that looks about the top of that one. And we'll just pop in a hole. You can make them look like the thing is hanging, the bottom is hanging off a little at an angle if you want. Okay, got that one. And let's grab, oh, excuse me, get the hiccups. Grab another one of our little grommets and put it in place. Yeah, come on, Joni. Okay, here we go. And we'll fight with our fussy crocodile. Oh, nope, I just realized that's the back of the image, and I don't want the back of the grommet to face out front. So let's see. Let's try to pull that back out. Oh, there we go. Okay, and put it in the front. Come on. There we go. All right, save just in time. Not that it would matter, I guess, but because I always have such a struggle with my grommets, I like the front to show. Oops, see, we locked again. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong that keeps this locking. All right, I'm going to have to, let's see. Let's go this way. Let's see if I can get that to go in. Oh, and now we're stuck. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. I'll take my little hammer and fix that later. But now we have our grommet in there. And let's try again with this one. Make sure we get it in. This one, it doesn't matter which is the front and which is the back. But we don't want our paper clip to be the better looking side, because that's the part that's going to go in the back. All right. There we go. That one came out okay. Oh, and the one thing I did forget to grab, I thought I had everything, were some little bulb pins. And I'm just going to slide the bulb pin through this one, like so. And I'm going to grab this one, slide the bulb pin. Whoop! I have the dropsies. And we'll get that this way. And there we have it, a cute little paper clip dangle. We'll go back and put the bulb pin on the other one when we're done. And let's grab a piece of our embroidery thread, and we'll tie on a little bow. I'm going to be brave. My friend Nat Williams did a video. I believe it came out yesterday. Yeah, I watched it yesterday, where she added some ribbon to the beautiful little journal cards she was making using the vivid florals that Tracy came out with a couple of weeks ago now. And she said she never gets her bows to come out right on camera. So I'm going to be a brave buckaroo too. And I'm going to try and do my little bow and see if I can get it. I take up the two ends, like, what do they call that? Bunny ears. And then I loop them behind each other, like so. And grab it through. And there we have it, our little bow. And then I'll just size it up a little to meet with the size of the item I've added the bow to. Whoop. There we go. I think that's good. And then trim off the excess, like so. Okay, there we go. And we have our cute little bow. And then what I like to do is just add a dab of glue to it to hold the knot in place. And there you go. Our cute little dangle with its bow. Now we'll put that one aside. Okay. And then what I thought I would do with these is just make a simple little dangle that you can add to your tabs on your journals. Or if you want to, let's see if we use a different grommet this time. Will this fit in the hole, or do I need to make a bigger hole? No, I think that grommet's too big. And just add a little grommet. And you can very simply just add a bulb pin to this one, or even tie in a bit of string and make a little Christmas ornament for your tree, or a decoration for your journal. So like I did, I glued the same image to both sides, and I'm just going to add a little bulb pin. Oh. And there you have a little Christmas dangle. like I said, for your journal, or you could add some string and hang it on your tree. Whoop. There we go. So that one's easy. Let's bring this one back and see if our stickles are dry. They're dry enough. And let's put this one together. Grab a ball pin, like so. And we'll add it to this side so that we know that we have it. And what I'm going to do now is I am just going to add a coat of collage medium onto over my stickles. This was an experiment for me last night. I didn't know if I coated the stickles, if the stickles would come off. And it worked. The stickles did not come off. Try to get my collage medium out. Okay. The stickles did not come off of the pieces of paper. I was very nervous that it might if I put the collage medium on them, because I didn't want the glitter from the stickles to come off of the item. And so I said, let me try coating it with the collage medium. And I did it hesitantly because, like I said, I didn't know if adding the collage medium would... Oh, okay. Well, let's get some of that off of there. That was a bit of a mess. Hang on. Okay, collage medium disaster. Let's just get a paper plate and scoop some of the collage medium onto my paper plate and off of my little dangle here. Okay, I think we got enough off. There we go. All right, we'll put this aside and I will scoop this into the jar afterwards. Okay, a save and a beauty. Only me. All right, let's continue on. If I'm not spilling coffee, I'm squirting out too much collage medium. Yes, I spilled coffee all over my desk once while I was making a video on YouTube. And that was what I thought was going to be a disaster. But we came out of it. Okay. There we go. We have a coat on that side. And you can see, well, let's grab our paper plate. You can see that none of the stickles are coming off. Now, when you coat the back with the paper clip, don't get too close to the paper clip because you don't want to glue your paper clip to the back of your tag because then it will make it slightly useless. Okay, I'll put a little coat there. This one already had the stickles on the back. And there we go. All right, well, that's done. And we'll put this aside to dry, like so. And let's grab our little foxy half, and we'll put a coat of collage medium on him. I'll do this really quick. Okay. The collage medium just makes them a little bit more durable. I don't know if it'd make them waterproof. It is still, after all, paper. But it gives them a little bit more durability, I feel, and less of an opportunity to tear. So that's why I add the collage medium. And I use the matte so that it's not too shiny. And there we go. We have our cute little tag done. And I will deal with the mess that I made afterwards. And we'll let this sit. We'll stick that one over there. And so there we have it. Okay, I'm going to do this one later, and maybe I'll show you it tomorrow in my video. But these are the ones that I created yesterday in preparation for the video, like so. And this one is a little bit of a double dangle, but I offset my holes, so it's a little crooked, but that's okay. It still works. And this is the cute little one we just made, like so. And I may add some collage medium to that after. And here's the one that we just had the disaster with. And I am going to let that dry. And then I'm going to hook it together so that it will look like this. All right? I hope I didn't bore you guys. And again, welcome to all of my new subscribers. And I will be back tomorrow with another video. And in that one, I will try to have the advent calendar out and printed, if I can figure out a way to do it. And I will show you the rest of this kit because I'm going to make a cute little quick Christmas journal with it. Okay? Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Remember, thumbs up, like, subscribe, and comment. Hugs to everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.